Every student dreams of nailing their dream job, right? Well, here's the twist. Some take detours, make the wrong calls, and bam, they're on the regret lane.
You're being detained now for cooperation.
For what?
For cooperation of investigation.
Get off of me! John, what?
Stop.
Stop! Get the off of me!
You wanna try that? Oh, you wanna choke? Oh, you wanna choke me? Oh, girl, you really wanna choke me?
The first one on our list is Tony Mitchell, a University of Alabama freshman football player. He was stopped by a police officer in Florida for speeding at 141 kilometers per hour. However, the routine traffic stop turned south after the officer smells marijuana in the car.
Are you having a hard time understanding what I'm saying? Why does
I didn't know why you were asking me, did I have a car?
Yeah, because in Florida they do medical marijuana cards, but in Alabama they don't. It's just something I have to ask. Because I smell marijuana coming from the vehicle. If you're going to lie to me, I have the right to do a probable cause search right now. Now's a chance to be honest with me, partner. Okay.
I didn't run from you, sir, because...
The officer informs Tony that honesty will be rewarded, but warns of a probable cause search if he lies. However, Tony was suspected of fleeing earlier. The officer detains him and searches the car after he testifies to carrying 100 grams of marijuana.
How much more weed y'all got? Am I going to find anything else?
Yeah, bought some weed.
Okay. How much weed is that?
100 grams.
100 grams? Okay. Do you have a concealed weapons permit?
It's not mine.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit, partner? Where is it? In your wallet?
Tony wasn't the sole individual detained that night. He was accompanied by his partner, who also found him in custody. When questioned about the narcotics and firearm discovered inside the car, Tony's partner adamantly denied assuming responsibility for any of the felony items.
I'm normally a pretty decent judge of character. This isn't you, right?
I really can't even talk right now, because, like, I swear, like...
I heard you tell your buddy earlier that you couldn't call you daddy.
That is odd. I'm an early freshman. I played football in Alabama, and, like, I know, like...
Play football for the University of Alabama.
Yes, sir. I know what I got at wrist, sir. Like...
Tony Mitchell faced charges of marijuana possession as the police determined that it was in his car, and he was in the driver's seat. Despite the knowledge that all the illegal items belonged to his partner, Tony was held responsible because there was a lack of tangible evidence in his favor.
Being honest with me,
Yes, sir.
I will say you outran me, like, pretty bad. That Hellcat.
I ain't never drove that car that
not a
fast.
Hellcat, actually. It's not?
It's a scat. It's a scat.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought it, because, man, I could hear you. Whenever I turned around, you gunned it.
It's just that
Man,
engine.
yeah. But regardless, you're still going to be able to get it back. I'm not holding it. I'm keeping it from you.
Now, this is where our Alabama college star realizes that he has jeopardized his successful repute and football career, all done for enjoying the company of the wrong friends.
It's possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. Y'all have almost a pound, so he's not taking it. I tried talking to him, so the lieutenant, okay? This is the last thing I wanted to do, okay?
No, sir. I can't push you. This is mine, sir. Like, I can't ruin my career, sir. I promise. I'm sorry.
Alright, well, I understand, Cody.
The Volusia County Sheriff's Department in Florida released body cam footage of the arrest of a 16-year-old boy at Atlantic High School. The incident occurred on March 8, 2022, after police received a tip from a TikTok post depicting the boy with a gun on school grounds.
Come on. Sir? You know what I want to talk to you about? You don't know? Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Keep your hands out of your pockets for me. Okay.
This led the school resource deputy to search him. During the investigation, the deputy discovered a loaded handgun concealed in the 16-year-old boy's waistband.
Relax. Okay?
The 16-year-old faced multiple charges, including possession of a firearm on school property, grand theft of a firearm, and carrying a concealed firearm.
What kind of gun is it?
9mm. Yeah, it's not loaded. It has the mag in it, but it's not caught back.
Don't move.
It was later revealed that the Volusia student had stolen the firearm from a relative, leading to the additional charge of grand theft of a firearm. The relative, whose firearm was stolen, also pressed charges against the suspect for the theft, indicating a legal consequence within the family.
I almost got jumped 2 days ago, so I had a full $200 on my wallet and I got jumped.
Back door. I'm not going to parade you through the gym, but we're going to go to my office and we're going to do the investigation.
I have a purple light going off on the alert.
Hey, Coach, grab this bag for me.
On January 13, 2023, Miss Gilbert was pulled over for speeding and swerving. The officer questions her erratic driving and asks for her license. The woman claims she was trying to reach her boyfriend's house and mentions having PTSD.
I'm having a PTSD. So
from what?
From what?
Yeah.
Being raped when I was a child.
Why would this trigger
I'm
that?
asking for help. This is not triggering it, but I'm trying to get to my boyfriend's house. Please.
So you haven't had anything to drink?
No.
No cannabis, no narcotics?
No.
Okay.
The officer, suspecting alcohol consumption, asks her about her drinking, and she refuses to answer directly. She claims her dad, who was a lawyer, told her not to exit the vehicle. The officer warns her about potential charges for obstruction if she doesn't comply.
Go ahead and step out.
I'm not allowed to.
Explain to me why you're not allowed to.
They'll kill me.
He's not going to kill you.
You can either step out and cooperate. You could be charged with obstruction as of now. So if we have to open that door and remove you from the vehicle, you're going to be charged with obstruction.
Well, get out.
Okay. All right, so come on up.
But I'm sure I'll be charged with that.
Come on up.
I'm not allowed to.
Despite the officer's warnings, the woman refused to exit the car multiple times, citing her father's advice. The officer eventually insists on her compliance and proceeds with sobriety tests. The woman struggles to perform the tests and mentions experiencing seizures.
You're going to follow the red light with your eyes only, and you're going to keep your head still. Do you understand?
Yes.
What's going on? Do we have to call fire rescue?
I tried my best to hold it together.
Let me know when you're ready.
She did try all the tricks in her books, such as claiming PTSD, attempting to fake a seizure, and refusing to cooperate. Miss Gilbert's efforts to avoid a DUI arrest were unsuccessful. The officers remained unconvinced by her dramatic actions and proceeded with the necessary protocols for a DUI arrest.
I'm not doing this.
You're not doing it? All right. You're being placed under arrest for driving under the influence.
Okay.
And as well as obstructing an officer as well. All right, let's go over here.
Camera on, right?
Yep, we got 4 cameras out here.
Well, you didn't remember anything, so.
She continues to plead and refuses a breathalyzer test and keeps on with her emotional pleas. But the officer maintains that she is under arrest and may face consequences for refusing the breath test.
Please let me go in her car. Please, no, no, please, please, I'm begging you. Let me go in your car. Please, turn around. Let me go in your car. Please let me go in your car. No, 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 no. Please let me go in your car.
Another capture of a traffic stop involved a nursing student who was suspected of driving under the influence. The female student denies having consumed any alcohol, but the police officer questions her slurred speech and erratic driving behavior. The student mentions her upset state due to her boyfriend jumping out of the car.
No, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm calling Diane Quinn. Actually,
I don't care who you're calling. Come on.
Don't touch me.
I'm gonna yank it out, and I'm gonna yank you out if you don't come out on your own.
Just don't give me my shit.
Let's go.
Record him. Record him. I got it.
During the encounter, the student refuses to exit the vehicle and insists on smoking a cigarette. She becomes confrontational and refuses to cooperate. However, after seeing her reaction, the officer decides to conduct sobriety tests.
Based on your driving pattern, well, not really, I didn't really have a driving pattern, but just based on your, okay, well, good. I don't care about your boyfriend right now.
It doesn't
based on your slurred speech, I'm thinking you're under the influence of alcohol. I think you're under the influence of alcohol. Do you want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
No, I don't have to. Sorry, Chicago taught me better.
The suspect claims to have taken prescription medication from her contacts and defends herself by sharing personal details about her life. She also pulls out a stunt to convince the officers of how sober she is. Here's what she does next.
I'm gonna call my grandpa. Do you want me to do back then? I'm sorry, if someone's drunk, can they do that? Probably not, right?
So yes or no?
Call my grandpa right now.
So yes or no?
No, don't worry, someone's about to show up.
She thought that maybe her little stunt must have been her ticket out of the entire situation. But for the officer, it raised even more questions on her mental well-being and letting her drive off. But the officer still insisted on the field sobriety test.
Your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Follow this light with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand? All the way down, you're going to count up to 9. When you get down to your 9th step, you're going to take your lead foot.
As the sobriety tests continue, the student remains defiant and uncooperative. This whole situation left the police officer with no choice but to arrest her. And here is how she reacted to everything.
Do you have any guns, knives, hand grenades, explosives, and incendiary devices on you?
No, I got a black one.
You have a gun in the seat?
No, sir.
Do you have any drugs on you?
Nope.
So this is what I'm going to tell you. If you have any drugs or any illegal substances on you, but when we get to where we're going, if you have anything, it's going to be an introduction of contraband. Do you understand?
Another 18-year-old student was pulled over following concerning calls that alerted officers to a potential impaired driver. The woman was allegedly observed driving into oncoming traffic and had collided with multiple objects, prompting law enforcement to intervene.
So where were you coming from?
If we're being honest, on the way to pick up on my friend, and I don't like doing things by myself because I have anxiety, so I like people coming on rides with me so I can go to the dispensary, get what I need, and then bring it back home.
Upon approaching the woman's vehicle, police discovered unprescribed prescription pills inside her car. This finding raised suspicions of potential substance impairment, contributing to the decision to further investigate the situation. The presence of these pills suggested a possible violation of controlled substance laws.
Where's your idea? Is it in here? Oh, I got it.
For my wallet. The thing is, that's my property. You have no choice.
I do, because I found friggin' Xanax bars on your driver's seat. If you want to explain something, explain those.
Girl, the fact that you're just looking through my stuff.
They were in plain view.
Oh, were they in plain view?
Yeah, your butt was covered.
Okay.
As the interaction progressed, the woman exhibited apparent signs of being under the influence. Her behavior and demeanor raised concerns about her ability to operate a vehicle safely.
Can I sit down in my car?
No, you cannot.
What if I just have, like, hand up everything?
No, you're not getting back in your car. You can sit on the grass over there, or we can sit in the back of this car here, whichever one you prefer. Okay?
Everything led to the police officer conducting the field sobriety test. When the decision was made to take the woman into custody, the situation escalated as she reportedly became aggressive with the police.
Face down. It's all on camera.
Get off all that shit, bro. Oh, you guys are gonna steal my lavender?
You want to try that?
Oh, you want to choke? Oh, you want to choke me out, girl? You really want to choke me out, girl?
Body cam footage likely captured moments of confrontation and resistance, shedding light on the challenges faced by the officers in managing the arrest and ensuring the safety of everyone involved.
Last time one of you guys took me to the mental hospital, my grandparents could not find me for weed! Okay, and this is but all you guys do is lie. You know what? Everything is gonna be I'm gonna get bailed out.
On March 3rd, 2023, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a residence following a call from a concerned mother regarding her 13-year-old child. The reason for the call was the discovery of multiple warrants against the juvenile, who had returned home after being missing for several days. The warrants were linked to a burglary incident that had occurred months prior.
Call, I guess you were missing and we had to come check on you and make sure you're okay.
I came home yesterday.
I stayed at night at somebody's house.
Okay. Alright. Is mom here?
I'm the guardian.
You're the guardian? Okay.
It is unclear how long the juvenile had been missing, but his return brought to light the existence of outstanding warrants related to a previous burglary incident. And for questioning, the police officer had to arrest the young felon.
Let me go, bro. Stop moving, Ladarius. Please, just get out. Please, Joseph. Oh my God.
Specific details about the nature and circumstances of the burglary remain undisclosed, but it served as the basis for the legal action against the 13-year-old. The connection between the juvenile's return and the discovery of these warrants raises questions about his activities during the time he was missing.
I bet multiple warrants. I bet he do. Okay, but this the lane he want to be in.
I can guarantee you I wasn't hurting him.
You can say what you want.
You have to control him. Okay?
I understand. Yeah. But it looked like you was on top of him. That's all I was asking you to do was get off.
And I was not.
But it looked like, so I just started.
I was not.
Don't get that.
As can be openly seen in the footage, the young felon has showed extreme signs of resistance and gave the police officers a hard time, which they weren't prepared for.
Right tomorrow, though, so just come on. Bro, just chill. I did not call police. You can be out in the next 24 hours. Just calm down. You know you is. You know Auntie's gonna come pick you up, so I don't know why you're doing all that. Calm down. You know Auntie's gonna come get you, bro. Calm down.
On April 10th, 2022, Stephanie Melgoza from Illinois was involved in a deadly DUI crash that resulted in the loss of 2 lives. Police promptly arrived at the scene and began their investigation.
Were you leaving the bar or were you coming down the road?
I was coming here. I had just gotten my night started.
Were you going this direction or
Yes.
this direction?
I was coming this direction.
Let's get away from the scene a little bit, let
Yes.
them do their thing, okay? This is your car, right? The
Yes,
correct,
sir.
the red
Yes,
car?
yes.
You were the only one in the vehicle?
I'm the only one.
Okay, come over here to my spot car, okay?
Body cam footage revealed that Melgoza was intoxicated, laughing, and playing dumb after the accident. She blew 3 times over the legal limit and failed multiple sobriety tests conducted by East Peoria officers.
You know what the legal limit is to drive in Illinois?
I do not, sir.
Okay, what I have you do is take a deep breath, a long, hard, steady blow into the straw, okay? All right?
Blow it up a what?
Yes, ma'am. A little bit harder for me, a little bit harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. You're a Bradley student.
I graduate in 4 weeks.
You're a .264, okay? Go ahead and turn around for me and place your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for DUI.
Despite the gravity of the situation, Melgoza continued to joke around, even referring to her enrollment at Bradley, a private university. Her lack of remorse was evident during interactions with officers.
I don't go to school tomorrow, is what you're telling me?
You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail, you don't have a bond, you killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. Your car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene.
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Did you understand what I told you, that you killed 2 people tonight?
I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done.
Melgoza pleaded guilty to 2 counts of aggravated DUI death and 2 counts of aggravated reckless driving. Subsequently, she was sentenced to 14 years in prison. And this is how she had to react.
I can't wait to join the DUI club that my coworkers have them. Oh my god, all of them have them. We're gonna be like, oh, this country is going to. Come on, dog. You tired up in this period. But it's okay, they're taking me to Vegas for my birthday. I just can't wait. Partying.
An officer expressed frustration, calling Melgoza pathetic at the hospital when she continued to joke around after learning that the 2 victims had died in the crash. This reflects the officer's reaction to Melgoza's inappropriate behavior during a serious legal matter. Body camera video from Hagerstown Police reveals an incident where officers pepper sprayed a 15-year-old girl following a bicycle car collision. The girl allegedly refused to cooperate with police inquiries and declined medical treatment from paramedics without parental consent.
You're being detained now for cooperation.
For what?
For cooperation of investigation.
Get off of me! Yo, what?
Stop.
Stop! Off of me!
Seriously.
I'm not going nowhere!
Stop.
Bro, I tell you fucking shit, just get off of me!
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're being detained. You're being detained right now.
The police released body camera footage, stating that the recording begins with the first officer at the scene and is interrupted when the team kicks the camera. Another officer's footage resumes the recording. The white officer involved in the arrest had to use chemical spray to subdue the girl and transport her to the police station.
What's your name? 15 County. We're already at the PI at Randolph Emergency. Listen, we're trying to help you, okay?
I'm not hurt!
We need your parent here.
For what?
Because you're underage.
Because they're watching a football game. Get off!
Stop. Okay?
The 15-year-old is facing charges of disorderly conduct, second-degree assault, possession of marijuana, and failure to obey a traffic device about the incident.
Calm down. Calm down. Put your feet in.
Ow!
You're all right. Calm down.
Don't resist it.
I want Zach, he's an officer!
Keep your feet inside the car.
Please!
Calm down.
Your feet in.
Go, Zach!
Calm down.
I understand, but look how you're acting.
Like you don't need an ambulance, do you? You guys good, yeah. Thanks.
Another woman at the airport who had just landed in the USA, coming on from a flight from Germany, becomes the center of attention for the travelers as she gets herself involved in alleged public disturbance. She claimed that her foreign residence granted her immunity from the arrest.
Are you traveling alone, yes or no?
I am.
Okay.
So
Why are
what
you so
gonna
angry?
do to me?
I'm not trying to do anything.
I was just trying to make sure you're okay, okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. How much wine have you had?
It's my problem.
How much wine have you had to drink today?
2 glasses.
2 glasses, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The intoxicated woman, seemingly alone, engages with the police officers as they express concern about her condition. She discloses having consumed a significant amount of wine, creating a challenging scenario for the officers attempting to assess her well-being.
You're under arrest.
Let me place you under arrest for public intoxication, okay?
Put your hands behind your back.
Relax.
Don't resist.
Your stuff's right there. Look.
Touch me! Tell your brother, don't hurt me! You hurting me!
Take that.
This guy is hurting me!
You need to relax.
Okay.
He's not hurting you.
Yes.
You need to relax.
No!
The situation escalates as the officers inquire about her travel plans and attempt to collect identification. The woman becomes defensive and confrontational, expressing frustration and resistance.
Just kick him, so watch her. Yeah.
No! I'm arrested this summer! Let me out! You hit me! You're hurting me!
You just tried to grab my
You man!
The officers, growing increasingly concerned about public safety, decide to press charges of public intoxication against the woman. Despite her protestations and attempts to evade responsibility, the officers insist on detaining her and preparing the necessary documentation for her arrest. The encounter reaches a critical point when the officers decide to take the woman into custody. Despite her continued resistance and attempts to escape, they manage to handcuff her and inform her of the charges.
Sure. She kicked me. She tried to grab my dick. And headbutted me. I don't know.
What?
Is there any pending charges? Make sure it makes it on the slip.
Didn't she try to grab you drunk?
Oh yeah, she grabbed my leg instead, but yeah.
Officers responded to a report of a driver passed out behind the wheel in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. The driver, Stacy, explained that she was tired, although she mentioned having a few drinks and was cooperative. However, the officers conduct a welfare check due to the possibility of opioid use when finding people slumped over.
I did have some drinks, and I'm like, I just need to go home, and then it was just like, nope.
Sure. Where were you guys at tonight?
Heartbreakers and Hallie, and then Thirsty Badger.
Okay. Just felt it kind of hit you by the time you got around here?
Yeah, so it was more like a safety issue for me where I'm just like, nope.
However, the officers explained the need for a field sobriety test, citing concern for Stacy's well-being. Stacy admits to having 6 drinks and provides details about her night at different bars. Officers emphasize the test is more about ensuring safety than accusing her of wrongdoing.
Do you have any injuries that I need to be concerned about? That would hinder your balance or walking? Injuries or anything that you want me to know about?
No.
Alright. Well, I will walk you through the field sobriety test now, okay? I don't want to hold a light up in your face, so I'm going to have you stand.
A walk and turn test was conducted, instructing Stacy to take 9 heel-to-toe steps along a straight line and turn. Stacy struggles with the test, expressing anxiety and frustration. Officers consider conducting further tests, but decide to stop due to Stacy's distress.
One of your feet, 1 foot, approximately 6 inches off the ground. And you're going to look at your foot and count out loud in 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and so on. Sole parallel to the ground, and notice how my legs are completely straight. Do you understand all those instructions? Yeah. Count out loud like I told you.
1,001, 1,002. Oh.
After that, Stacy was asked to raise 1 foot and count aloud. Stacy attempts the test, but struggles, leading to frustration and crying. The test was stopped, and officers discussed the implications of Stacy's performance.
What do you do for your job?
Uber, that's like my livelihood. And I went out and had actually a day where I didn't work.
If you would for me, just big breath like you're blowing out a balloon, okay? Big breath in, then big breath out as hard as you can.
Officers conduct a breath test, revealing a blood alcohol concentration of 0.178%. Stacy was informed she would be arrested for OWI, with reassurance that it's a civil offense for the first offense in Wisconsin. Hence, Stacy was placed in handcuffs.
Alright, we'll walk to the front of the squad, okay? And do you have phone in your car?
Yeah.
Okay, and just hold tight for 1 minute. Do you have any pockets on your pants at all?
No.
Okay, your car is legally parked where it currently is, so I can just confirm with staff inside, but so just the keys from your car is what you're saying?
Yep.
Alright.